Emily had always felt that time was both a friend and an enemy. Growing up in Everdale, a quaint town surrounded by endless fields and whispering woods, she had watched seasons change, friendships blossom and fade, and dreams form like morning mist, only to vanish when the sun climbed high. Her childhood was a collage of colors, sounds, and emotions that sometimes seemed to belong to another life entirely. Her grandmother, Mrs. Whitmore, had been Emily's guiding star. She often said, "Time is precious, Emily. Once it passes, it does not come back. Learn to treasure each moment, for it disappears before you even realize it." Emily had listened, of course, nodding politely, but as a child, the concept had seemed distant, almost unreal. Time had appeared endless, stretching forward in predictable days and nights. Everything changed the day her grandmother passed away. The house, once alive with laughter and the aroma of freshly baked bread, became silent and hollow. Emily returned to Everdale not out of desire, but necessity. The old Whitmore house, with its creaking floors and overgrown garden, awaited her decision. Sell it, move on, and let the past dissolve into memory, that was the plan. But there was something strange about the house now. It seemed to pulse with life in subtle ways. The floorboards whispered under her feet. Doors that she remembered always closed now swung slightly, as if inviting her to explore. And in the attic, beneath layers of dust and forgotten belongings, she found it, a small golden pocket watch, delicate and worn, with intricate carvings she didn't recognize. Emily picked it up. It was heavy in her hand, and the glass face reflected the dim attic light like a small, shimmering portal. She ran her finger over the winding knob and, almost instinctively, turned it. The sound of ticking grew louder, echoing in her ears, until, suddenly, it stopped. Outside, the rain froze mid-fall. A droplet hung in the air like a crystal. Leaves paused mid-flight in the wind. And when Emily turned to look, the world itself had become still. People walking along the street outside had stopped, mid-step, mid-laugh, mid-thought. She blinked, thinking she must be imagining it, but the heavy, surreal silence confirmed the impossible: time had stopped. Panic surged. She wanted to run, to call someone, but the sound of her own voice seemed trapped in the frozen air. It was then she realized, the watch had the power to stop time. But with that realization came a chilling understanding: time never reversed. Once it passed, it was gone. No amount of wishing or magic could bring it back. Days, or perhaps seconds, Emily could not tell, passed in eerie stillness. She wandered through the frozen town, touching people frozen mid-motion. A boy's balloon hovered above him, perfectly suspended in the air. A dog leapt for a frisbee, its fur frozen in mid-flight. Emily wanted to laugh at first, amazed by the impossibility, but soon loneliness crept in. She was utterly, painfully alone in a world that had stopped moving. Sitting by the frozen fountain in the town square, Emily thought about her grandmother's words. Time does not come back. How had she understood the depth of those words only now? Every laugh she had missed, every moment she had taken for granted, every argument and every embrace, all of it had vanished into the past. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to Text to Heart for more inspiring and emotional stories.